The numbers come in, but I feel very, very good about this night. I feel very good about how this is going to turn out, and most importantly, I feel very good for the people of Ramsey County who are really going to have a county attorney who understands what it's like to be a minister of justice, who understands what it's like to be a partner to law enforcement agencies across the county, and who understands what it is like to be based in the community, of the community, and for the community. John, in advance, congratulations to all of you. Thank you so much for your work. Beth Commerce, fantastic job. Everyone, congratulations.
I'm Beth Commerce, for those of you who didn't hear me before. I'm John's We just got a phone call from Dave Schultz. And so I want to tell you all with 100% assurity that John Choi is our next Ramsey County attorney. We had a lot of fun this summer on the parade route. So Corey, campaign manager number 1. I was campaign manager number 3. And let's give it up for Jared Tobalt up there, campaign manager number 2. It took John Choi had to go through 3 of us. We feel sorry for you, county attorneys. Just kidding, just kidding. Now Corey's going to give you a little bit of the campaign or the parade fun. So let's hear from Corey, and then we'll hear from John. Thanks.
Real quick before I do my thing, I do think we need a standing ovation for Beth Commerce, who did an outstanding job as Sean's campaign manager. Okay, folks, if you are out on the parades, you know how this works. Are you ready? We're ready. Yes. I say John, you say Choi. John. Choi. John. Choi. I say John, you say Choi. John. Choi. John. Choi. I say John, you say Choi. John. Choi. John. Choi. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to introduce my friend, your next Ramsey County Attorney, John Choi.
This couldn't have been done without all the dedication and the support of people, volunteers, people who believed in me as a candidate, people who believed in making the criminal justice system better, and that's all of you. That's all of you in this room, and I just want to say thank you. So give yourself a round of applause for all of you. I also have to acknowledge my family, my beautiful wife, Ewan. When you run a campaign, it's really tough on families, and Ewan has just been a wonderful wife and mother to Will while I've been away campaigning, and it's not been easy. To be a mom when your spouse is gone all the time. And so thank you so much for everything. And this is my little boy, Will. He's getting a little wild tonight. It's past his bedtime. But I also want to acknowledge my family, my brother-in-law, Eric, Roloff, and Ann. I mentioned you guys first because I missed you guys last time. I also want to acknowledge my in-laws. They're Dr. Lee and Mrs. Lee. And of course, I want to acknowledge my parents who put up how many line signs? Probably 500, 1,000, 2,000 line signs. This campaign, actually, we've been at this for about a year and a half. this started back in April of 2009 and started on Facebook. And I want to acknowledge Tammy Teskey, who's right here taking a photo, and Kathy Murphy, who is her mom. South Dakota. But Tammy and Kathleen are the people that actually started this campaign on Facebook. And over one weekend, we were able to get a lot of supporters, and ever since this campaign has just really steamrolled. So Tammy, and I know Kathleen's not here, but thank you both for kind of getting this rolling. I also want to thank, where did Corey Tennyson go? Corey? There he is. Corey was my first campaign manager. We got me started fundraising and doing all the things that I need to do as a candidate, and you were my first supporter. And so I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the work that you did on this campaign. Thank you. Thank you very much. I also want to... So Corey got us through to a point to the DFL endorsement process, but then we had Darren Tolbal become our new the campaign manager during that time period. And where's Darren? And Darren, there he is. And Darren, thank you for all the hard work you put in during that time period. In fact, you know, the hardest part of the campaign for me, I think, was during that time period, between, I'd say, January until April, because I worked so hard, and that was the toughest on our family because I was gone so much. But, you know, we got 65% of the vote in the DFL endorsing convention, and a lot of that has to do with the great work that Darren and all the team put into the campaign. I also want to acknowledge Erica Schumacher. Campaign supporters, and you've just been there with me from the beginning, and I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Also, the office crew. These are the people that actually come in every day and are there every day. When I get into the office, they're looking up more names for me to phone call. That's the hardest part of campaigning, by the way, is calling people for money. That's really hard. But there's a lot of people that help me be successful. In fact, we raised a lot of money over the course of this campaign, and we have over 1,500 contributors, and a lot of that has to do with the staff that I had, who worked so hard. So I want to acknowledge Carly Ogata, who did a lot of that work. Also, Nathan Gulliver, where's Nathan? Let's give those two numbers. Where's Zach Stevens? Zach was hired on to do the campaign. Good communication. Zach, thank you so much for all the help that you... Zach is a very brilliant political guy. He's the one that helped come up with this direct mail campaign. I really believe that was a big part of our victory. So Zach, thanks for all your work on that. And then I also want to acknowledge Travis. Huddy, where's Travis? And Vanessa Rebecca. Thank you, you guys. You guys are Travis and Vanessa and Daphne and where did my Tom Schmidt go? Tom Schmidt. There he is. Tom, thank you. Tom came in every week. Tom was, when I first started out as a young attorney, Tom was my mentor. And you're the person that really got me started in professional life. And Tom, just really thank you from the bottom of my heart, from all the volunteering that you're doing and being so committed to my success. So, folks, the feelings that I have, and I think I've expressed, I've talked a lot about my immigration story. And, coming to this country at the age of 3 with my parents starting off in low-income housing, and then somehow finding a way to be here on this stage. What a wonderful country. What a wonderful country. And I'm just so... I've got all the support, all these great people who are just so supportive and so supportive over the course of this long, long campaign. And you know what? We finally made it. And it's been a great honor and privilege to be able to talk about really important issues, things that people don't talk about every day or think about every day, but really, really important issues about trying to make the criminal justice system better, to make our community more safe. It's been a great honor and privilege to be able to connect with voters. Just today I was at the American Legion. I think at 2 o'clock today, that's kind of when I knew that we were going to win. Because I went into a room full of Korean War veterans, and I just happened to come across it by accident. But it was a great experience, and what I conveyed to the Korean War veterans was that, and I actually got a chance to speak, and it was just kind of by accident. But what I conveyed to them was that I was just so thankful for their service, because what their service was allowed me to, our family, to come to this country. And it's just a wonderful country. So I just, those are the feelings that I have right now, and everybody, thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Speechless, you know, because I've just, this moment is just really something else, I gotta say. But there is somebody who is, and I wanted to save the best for last. But there is somebody who really made this campaign work. You know, as a candidate, one of the most important things is if you could just focus on the things that you need to do and not have to worry about all the details. Beth Commerce was that person for me. She was the person that brought us to where we're at today. She managed this campaign so well, so effectively, got so many people in this room to do things. And that's what campaigns are all about. And for that, from the bottom of my heart and from our family, thank you. And is John Commerce here? He's here. And, you know, John, thank you so much for allowing the campaign to have Beth, because we were blessed. And I know that that made your life more stressful. But to the Commerce family, you know, the Choi family is so indebted and grateful to just everything you guys put into this campaign. And I also want to thank, I see a lot of folks who work in the city attorney's office and the county attorney's office. I want to thank all of you for your support, but, you know, specifically and especially the people in the city attorney's office. You know, I was able to campaign on this record of things that I was able to accomplish, but the reality is this: I wouldn't have been able to campaign on that record if I didn't have really great people who were a part of all of that. And I see a lot of people in this room, and I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you for all the work that you did to help the city and the office and me be successful. In closing, thank you. I also want to acknowledge Senator Miwa, who's here, and thank you for your public service. You know, I talked a lot about my immigration story throughout this campaign, and you've got this great immigration story, but you were the person that really, I think, led the way for Asian Americans here in Minnesota and across the country. Shoes to fill, because that is a responsibility that I have. And so thank you for your public service and being on the forefront and being a leader in my friend. So everybody, thank you. This is a great night. So let's have a great time. Continue on. So thank you very much.